The baseball term pick exactly the same as what you guys saw in the gameplay footage trailer for College Football 25. But enough of that. Let's get away from negativeness because regardless, we're going to have the repetitive legacy issues and probably more within gameplay. It is what it is on that. Big thing, of course, they kept it the college way. They got the atmosphere and presentation down. Now, one thing, I was expecting, hopefully, that they was going to keep was the impact player system that they had for years. I loved it. I also liked it for offline purposes where, you got that slow down or stop, freeze type of moment to let you know that a big play has happened, big highlight play has happened for that impact player, and not just for the impact players, but in general, big play highlight type of thing that just capture your attention for that moment. It kind of sucks that they don't have that, but with the abilities, we got to see how it plays out. And for me, I already know how it's going to play out, but for college football, it might be the go-to move. Now, what's the biggest two features that I really like is the stamina fatigue system, the wear and tear, because it's going to limit people from abusing the same plays and dominating with one player repeatedly. So I think that's the biggest thing that they're going to take from, especially, from what they have seen within the Madden tournaments, comp plays that everybody's just running the same play over and over, having the same personnel, same players on the field, and there's not really a big factor. And like I said, when they had that update for us to basically test where we've seen a lot of fatigue happening. Like, I really loved it before they try to patch and tweak some things after the first initial showcase of it. Of course, comp heads and a lot of people complain about it, but that's literally what we're expecting for college football 25. So that's a big plus in my books. And then the one key feature that they're implementing is, switching players during the play, mid play, whatever, with the switch stick. You can just mid play go ahead and switch to somebody that you want to use to end up making a play. And that's probably be a hard feature to probably get used to. But once you get it down, you're going to probably get a lot more picks. And of course, the other side going to be very frustrating, but at least you have some balance to the defensive end. And then on top of that, you also have the factor where you can disguise your coverage looks. So basically, if you just base a line, you really couldn't tell what your opponent was running coverage wise, but without it, just leaving the play as is, you can tell what your opponent's running. And from a defensive point, it's very frustrating because it just made it easy for the offense. So now that you're able to disguise, I forgot what year it was, but they had it where players would constantly move, and it would pretty much disguise what you was actually running on defense. So it seemed like they brought that back in a way, just revamped it. Hopefully, it's an adjustment as well where you can just shade your coverage to make it look a certain way, but then they're going to play a different type of coverage just to bait your opponent. And obviously, they're going to have, the plays in general. Half will be like manned up, and the other will have his zones. They basically had that in Madden 24, but it was like only a few plays then and there that had that. Now, I wish the physics was, brought back properly, but it seems like they just completely went away from it. And I'm fine with that. If they can just polish and nail the animations transitioning from one to another properly, that's a big win. Of course, kicking is going to be a major thing. So, over the years, they like little by little, you know, done something to special teams, and now that kicking is going to be a big factor based off, home field advantage and what year your kicker is in. It's going to be a real game changing difference when it comes to just trying to get points on the board. So, games is going to be wild, in that type of situation. I'm also looking forward to, the multitude of plays. They have a bunch of plays catered to, certain team schemes, but having a more plethora of, plays compared to what we had with Madden It's going to be unique, and of course, there's going to be a bunch more money plays and things of that sort. I will be hosting Online Dynasty. Right now, I have a Discord link down below in the description for you guys to join up. It's just simply for chatting purposes, and everybody's welcome because we're going to be voting on things for the Dynasty just for preparation and get everything squared away before the release date because we are launching day one. And it's another way I can update you guys much faster compared to videos. So everybody's welcome, and it's the best way for us to communicate together as a community. The league is only catered to PlayStation 5 users only. Now, just to let you guys know, the league will be open up to anybody because people is going to come and go throughout the league. That's how it usually is because people can't grind, build their team, and they expect to win every single game. It's not going to happen. Okay? So people can't take losses. So, that's why I'm leaving it open, and anybody's going to be welcome to join. Other than that, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. More to come on everything and much more with the gameplay and Dynasty and much more. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.